Well, Dolphins fans, you knew already, didn't you? As soon as Tennessee scored the first touchdown with only 4.5 minutes left in the game, we go up by 2 scores. They come down, they score a touchdown. Like, you should know then. I mean, you should know in the first quarter because you could just tell the way this team was playing. Hey, it's December. It's the Miami Dolphins. We know what's happening, don't we? We know what's coming. I told you, man. Don't count your chickens. Don't feel good. Don't think anything's in the bag before it is. I told you. I told you you shouldn't be rooting for the Bills against the Chiefs because the Bills, ladies and gentlemen, have a very good chance of winning this division. They have a very good chance of winning this division. Okay? A very good chance. You should have been rooting for the Chiefs because this nonsense about the first seed, the number 1 seed, we are not getting the number 1 seed. We're the Miami Dolphins, bro. We're not getting the number 1 seed. Don't play yourself. You knew we were going to lose a couple games down the stretch, and now we're definitely going to lose. So going to the game, I thought Tennessee was playing very dirty. There were a lot of hits that weren't necessarily shown on the replay. There were dirty hits where, like, Eichenberg gets kicked on the ground, no flag. They were playing dirty. They hurt a bunch of our guys early on. That was their strategy. I guess it worked. Awesome that Tyreek came back. The guy's a baller. He's a great player. You saw how limited our offense was without Tyreek, but I don't get on McDaniel and Tua too bad for that because they didn't have time to game plan for a team without Tyreek. So when he goes out abruptly, it's difficult. You lose Connor Williams. Omar Kelly tweeted out it's for the season, so that's a big blow. And obviously our pass protection struggled down the stretch. Mostert, I think he tied Ricky Williams' record, so that's cool. Tyreek, if he stays healthy, he might break the record this year. But look, this is another Miami Dolphins team. Show me season, and they've shown me, and they've shown all of us that in December they can't play ball. You're going up against a 4-8 team. They beat you. They beat the crap out of you. They knocked the snot out of you. You come back. They give the game to you by having 2 turnovers late in the fourth quarter where you go up by 2 scores. And then you absolutely lay down. The defense sucked. Like pathetic. Sucked. Both last 2 drives, Titans just marched down the field. Levis, a bum team, a bum Patriot coach, and a bum quarterback beat you with 4.5 minutes left. You're bums. Defense lays down, and then the offense, they suck. The offense always sucks when the game's on the line. Show me season, and what Tua and McDaniel have showed me is they can't really perform when there's high pressure. They can't perform late in the season. They can't perform when real stuff is on the line. And once again, they've proven it. Once again, Tua and McDaniel suck down the stretch. That terrible play to Achane at the end, just a terrible third down play. And by the way, we probably would have been up by more points and probably would have won this game if McDaniel got his head out of his butt and actually ran the ball down near the red zone. But he didn't run the ball near the red zone. 3 times we had to settle for field goals, and that cost us in the end. Long story short, if we're lucky, you got to understand this. Buffalo plays the Cowboys, and I know everybody's so enamored with the Cowboys because they beat the Eagles, blah, 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 blah. The Cowboys are playing in Buffalo at night at a 4:15 kickoff. It's going to be dark and cold by halftime. The Cowboys are a dome team. Buffalo's playing at a high level. The Cowboys are not going to beat Buffalo in my prediction. They're simply not. Buffalo's going to win. Then Buffalo plays the Chargers and the Patriots. So Buffalo's winning out up until our game. Book it. Not only that, the Dolphins will lose at least to the Cowboys or Baltimore. They're losing one of those games, no doubt about it. Now, they may beat the Jets, but the Jets are flying high, and there's a good chance the Jets could beat us next week because without our starting line, we are trash. So, that last game in Buffalo is either going to be for the division or we'll be fighting for our wild card playoff lives. Same as every year. Same as every year, and I don't trust this team to beat Buffalo. I'm sorry. I know they're rivals. I don't trust them. I don't trust this team as far as I could throw this team. Every single year, they fail us. Every single year. Show me season, and it's all been the same as it was last year. They ran it back again this year. Same bullshit. Can't do shit when the pressure's on. Tua can't perform when the pressure's on. McDaniel can't coach a good game when the pressure's on. Titans are a filthy, dirty team. They freaking came out to injure us, and they did, but the season's done. I won't be on the live show tomorrow at 7 because I have something to do, but ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I'm coming back for the year. You may not see me for the rest of this year because it could change. Maybe midweek it'll change, but as of right now, I have no interest in following this team anymore this season because I know how it's going to end, a playoff first-round exit if we're lucky. That's all I got to say. Screw everything about this thing. Screw all the energy and time that we all waste on this bum-ass team. That's all I'm going to say. Good night.